This was an exhibition game. Southern Illinois University is coached by Barry Henson, who's been a longtime friend, was an assistant to Bill Self at KU, and prior to that back in Oral Roberts' days, and had a great run at Missouri State, and now he's at SIU Carbondale, and he was kind enough to give us a call and see if we'd like to come down and play an exhibition. Third year in a row we've played a team from the Missouri Valley Conference, 2 years ago at Missouri State, last year at Drake, this year at SIU Carbondale. It was a great experience, a good trip down on Friday, had some good food, weather was great, all the accommodations were superb. SIU has one of the neatest arenas for a mid-major. It seats, I think it probably seats about 9,000 now, but it used to seat 10,000. It's a dome. It was built in 1966. Walt Frazier played there. And they used to be college division, and when there was university division. So at the time, they were really what would now be called Division II. Jack Hartman was the coach, who later coached at K-State. And Walt Frazier led them to the NIT National Championship, back when the NIT was a huge tournament. Later on, Paul Lambert, William Jewell graduate of 1956, became the head coach down there. And William Jewell played him a couple of times when John Hickman was the head coach here. So to get to go back to that place, I'd been there one other time in my life. I was at Northwest Missouri State, an head coach, and actually got a player out of they have a high school holiday tournament much like we do here at William Jewell between Christmas and New Year's. And I loved that facility then. I love it now. And it was a great experience for our guys. We didn't play well offensively early on. I think we were a little nervous, and we're very young, as you know, with only one senior. But all in all, a good trip. Liked a lot of the things we did defensively. We don't have a lot of size, so we've got to figure out what we're going to do, you know, as far as our scoring is concerned. But made a little run, got score tied with 10 minutes to play, and so we showed that we could play at that level. You know, obviously we needed to have a good run to get that done. Offensively, you know, we have 7 new players. We have a 12-man roster, 5 returnees. 3 of the returnees start, and it's just kind of getting them all those pieces to fit and figuring out what we do best offensively. You know, Southern Illinois has exceptional athletes at the 2 and the 3. And they did a great job of staying in front of Dwight Sistrunk. And a lot of what we're trying to do with our dribble drive series is to get him in the lane, draw people to him, and then he finds our shooters. And they did a great job of keeping him out of the lane, and they were well prepared. They had seen the video of our Living the Dream game. So that was a challenge for us. We didn't score in the first 6.5 minutes of the game. I thought I turned to my assistant and said, have we ever been shut out in a game? We were down 11-0, and but we got it back to 7 at the half and got down 12 early in the second half and had that 14-2 run, and 5 different players scored in that run, which was significant for us. And so, you know, we did some good things offensively. We need work on all phases of our game, but it was a good test for us, good opportunity for us to get away from here and see how we can do in a big arena, big atmosphere. And we open against 3 very good MIAA schools Friday, Saturday, and next Tuesday, and I think it prepared us well for that. We're in the Hilliard Classic. It's at Missouri Western State University. Missouri Western has a new coach. My good friend Tom Smith decided to step aside. Missed being away, so he's back as the head women's tennis coach at Missouri Western. So there'll be a new face on the sideline, new style of play. So we'll be working, not that we wouldn't work hard at putting together a scouting report, but it'll probably be a new system offensively and defensively. And so we'll get prepared for that. Northwest Missouri State, we'll play them on Saturday. Northwest, I really believe, will be one of the top 10 teams in the nation. They have a veteran group back, plus their point guard who missed all of last year, but who was all MIAA the year before, will be back for his senior year. So that'll be a really good test for us. And Pitt State, watched them against KU, and they gave KU a pretty good tussle, especially in that first half. And they're better than they were last year, and we lost to them down there in overtime. So all 3 of these games will be a good test for us and get us ready for the rest of the schedule.